Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back. Alright, I'm a little late on this video. I know. I get off work exactly when this gets updated and I had a long day. So when I got home, I was like, I'm gonna make a quick video and get this out, and had my opinion on it and everything already, and I was good to go. Went to my bedroom, saw that pillow, and I just right to sleep. So I woke up late and I did my thing, and now I'm here. I know it's late, so bear with me, but I got some stuff to talk about on this. I'm gonna go through why this why the polls are good, why the avatar boards are good, what you should and shouldn't get, or what you should think about while you're doing this. Now, it's a lot to take in, So I'm gonna make this into separate videos. For this video, I'm gonna talk about the polls and what they did and if it benefits you or not, if you should do it. So we got the HD Sora with all the little guys here, Leah, Isa, and Xion. But great medals, okay? Great medals, especially HD Sora. He's really good. 1 gauge, he raises everything, all the tributes by 1 tier for 2 turns, which is really good, and he's very powerful as well. The other guys are 0 gauge, single targets, but they deal good hand damage. The higher multiplier is 6 stars, but if you're gonna have it, 6 stars is always better, right? To tell you the truth, there's some wording here that makes you think like you're gonna get this HD Sora 6-starred with 3 orbs on your 5th pull. You're not. It's a chance to get it even before the 5th pull. Whenever you pull a HD Sora or other legendary medals like HD Aqua, Illustrated Cloud, all those medals, you have a chance of getting 3 orbs on them. So that's really good, but it's not guaranteed, and it's a lot of flashy lights. This is basically saying you can do all this, but the percentage is very low. We got to realize that. We got to stop and think for a second. Like, they threw a lot at us, and I honestly feel like they're trying to confuse us when it comes to this. They're just wording it just right that you think that you're gonna get it, and you start pulling and you realize, oh wow, okay, so it's not guaranteed, and then you can't really say anything because it's in the writing, but it's not. But HD Sora guaranteed on 5 pulls. So finally they did something like that. I think they're testing the waters right now with it. They're seeing, okay, are we gonna make more money if we start putting 5 pulls? Let's put it on a deal. Black Friday's coming up. Let's test it out. If this comes good profit and we make a lot more money than we have been, they're probably gonna stick to it. So the more people do these polls, the more money people throw in to do these polls. They're probably gonna change the system to 5 polls, and they're going to because Japan has it. But I'm pretty sure this is their way of testing the water. A little bit more on the medals. HD Sora is good to get, but don't go spend your money or trying to do the 5 polls to get it. The main thing before I continue is ask yourself this question. Ask yourself this question anytime a high score challenge comes up, or an EMC comes up, or deals like this come up. Do I need these medals? Now, I'm going to say a better question than that, but take into mind there's people who like collecting, there's people who want all the medals, there's people who enjoy certain medals and certain characters. This doesn't relate to you because you're going to pull no matter what, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for everyone else who's trying to save jewels and just try to compete in the game and trying to get the best out of the jewels, this is the question to ask. Are my medals strong enough right now? Meaning, are you stuck in any quest? Are you having trouble passing something? Or did you look through your whole inventory and actually explore your medals and try out different things? If you're stuck in quest, and not the mod quest, don't worry about the mod quest for a bit, okay? Until they really give us something good. But the Mughal Glory Blade is good. Don't get me wrong, it's really good. But it's not needed. I haven't used it in anything, and I've already got it at 25. But ask yourself, besides the Mughal Glory quest, are you stuck in any quest? Were you not able to pass anything? If the answer is no, then don't pull. The polls are only good if you're stuck, because these polls are amazing for new players and players who can't pass certain missions because they're missing certain buff medals, or they're missing a certain medal that they can have, like Owl, that reduces debuffs. Or if they pull HD Sora, they can raise their attributes now for everything and not worry about it. But honestly, if you're not stuck in the game, then don't waste your jewels on this pull. Now, there's contradictions. I contradict myself on this because the EMC, or not, I don't even know if it counts as an EMC. It's just a Black Friday deal. But This goes along with the high score challenge right now. And the high score challenge does have, let's go get that one real quick. I'm going to show you something. Just in case you guys haven't noticed it, the high score challenge, actually I can't show it from here. But the high score challenge has Maleficent and Pete. And everyone's thinking, oh no, they're only giving us a certain amount because in the notices it said that it's too strong. That was basically how they summed it up. They said it in a different way, but they're like, it's too strong, so the people are not going to be able to guilt it. But if you click on the medal in the ranking rewards, you'll notice that it comes orbed. It already has 4 orbed and 1 the base one. So you get 5 of them if you make top 200. You get 5 of them if you make top 1000. And you get 3 of them if you make top 2000. Same goes for Pete. You get 4, 4, or 3. I think for this one you get 2. Yeah. And down here is 1. So it's not that you're going to get 2 of each up here. So you are going to be able to guilt this then? Is that the case? Actually, if it says times 2, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to guilt it then. Weird. Very weird. So if you make top 1000, you're not guilting, but top 200 will be able to guilt both of them because it says times 2 Pete's, and the Pete's have 3 orbs, and so you're getting essentially 8 plus the ones from the board. So there's a lot of rerolls. So I don't know where they're going with this. If I'm right on that, because it says times 2, so you'll be able to guilt her if you put those together, which is kind of a waste. This might be a whole patient thing if you wait long enough. For anyone who makes top 200, if you wait until Mickey and Brooms come out, I'm pretty sure they're going to come out. Don't hold me to that. It's just wishful thinking, but if you do wait and you throw in 2 Mickey and Brooms on each one, you're going to have 2 very strong reverse magic medals. Very strong. So Pete's, you get 4 of them for top 1000 and so. And in the actual rewards themselves, you're going to get singles of Pete's. All the way up until 10 million points. But if you didn't notice that, everyone's thinking, oh, we're not going to be able to guilt them. We're not going to be able to guilt them. Not everyone's going to guilt them, but certain people will. But for Pete's, as you can see, there's 1, 1, 1, all the way down. And there's actually that was a 1. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 4 Pete's in the actual point system, the point rewards. You get 7 million all the way to 10 million. You're going to get Pete's, or 5 million minimum. And then the actual, if you make top 1000 or so on, top 5000 and up, you're going to get more Pete's. So only a certain amount of people are going to be able to guilt them. And it looks like, I didn't think this until now. I didn't really notice the times 2. But it looks like people are going to be able to guilt her as well. Yeah. Okay, so there's going to be guilting of these medals. And I guess they're really strong and they're only given to certain people because, you know, fair play is great in this game. So I just wanted to talk on that with the draw because that's another thing to think about when you're thinking about polling. Do you want to compete and try to make top 200 or top 1000? Then if the answer is yes, and the whole reason you play this game is for these high score challenges, and you are competitive. By the way, I did something and I regret it, but I have a competitive side of me, and I'm going to talk about that in another video. I spent jewels and I spent SIDs, and I was like, no, why'd I do this? It got me the medal, but why'd I do this? And I'll show you in another video. But if you're competitive like me, and I am competitive, even though when I say I don't want this medal and I care about it, I still have a pride and I still want to be one of the best. But for the actual polls themselves, question 1, am I strong enough? Am I struggling? If I'm not struggling, then don't poll. But then your second question is, do I want to compete in high score challenge? Then you're going to have to be throwing 15,000 jewels at this guy right here because it is Mercy Poll 5, which is great. And these 0 gauge medals are really good as well. Very good. 0 gauge medals are always welcome no matter what. New player, old players, players spending all the money to get gilded illustrated medals. 0 gauge medals are always going to kick in. They're always going to be good. And on top of that, 14% bonus towards a high score challenge. So question, strong enough? Yes, no. I want to compete in high score challenge? Yes, no. If you no to both of those, or yes to the first one, you're strong enough, and no that you don't want to compete in high score challenge, you just want to make something like top to 5,000, then don't worry about this poll. Everything else about this poll, amazing. Nothing bad to talk about it. The only thing you might get is a bunch of owls with 3 gauges or piglets, and you're like, okay, well, I didn't really get any benefit from that 3 orb system. But from the polls going on, it looks pretty good. So don't worry about it too much. If you are going to poll for just to get some of the new medals or a chance at HD Sora, poll once, just to get your itch off, you know what I mean? But honestly, looking at this part right here about the Mickey, by the way, he's creepy. He's very creepy. He's like, he looks into your soul and he's trying to pop on the screen like, hey. It just got me the first time. I was sitting with my buddy Anthony and we were just looking in the middle like, yeah, it's a creepy looking picture of Mickey. But from the wording of this part down here, I'm not going to read everything. As you notice, I'm not reading anything besides little parts. The way they say this, there's going to be another kind of poll, another EMC next week. And I'm guessing it's going to be HD Riku. So if they are doing HD Sora right now, they might be doing HD Riku next week. And if that's so, then that's more jewels to spend. So if this one doesn't look too exciting to you, or you don't need all these epics to be guilted and you're strong enough right now to pass all the missions without a problem, then don't worry about it. There's going to be another poll system next week, which is probably HD Riku. And in my opinion, watching the Japan videos, HD Riku looks like a really bomb-ass medal. It is powerful. So if you don't want Sora and you want Riku, just wait for Riku, save those jewels. But for me, honestly, I'm not going to do any polls unless somehow I get some early Christmas money. I do got some gift cards that I got for my birthday that I might throw in if I ever do want to do a poll, or my competitive side comes out again and I'm like, I got to make top 1,000. So if I feel like getting top 1,000, I might pull in the 15,000 jewels in there. But the way I've been playing, I feel pretty good when I do things without using money, and I haven't used money for a long time besides that $5 that's going to be from this week and $5 coming up. Yeah, don't forget about that. $5, 3,000 jewels. So you got 6,000 jewels. If you feel like doing 2 polls because you put $10 in the game, then go right ahead. But I would say wait a bit. It is around, how long? I think it's around for 1 week. Most likely 1 week. Yeah, 7 days, same thing to the high score challenge. So be a little patient. Wait for Monday. See what they're going to give us. There's a tons of things to talk about. There's the avatar boards. I'm not going to talk about it in this video because this is long enough already. I just want to get all my thoughts out about this. But avatar boards, crazy avatar boards going on right now. I went the wrong way. Look at this. We got the Beast, Belle, you got Tridon, you got Aereo, some playing card looking guy. I don't know if they're just trying to be the cards, but with armor because we're humans, not some flimsy card. But yeah, Alice in Black, Aladdin, we got Princess Jasmine, and everything inside these boards are amazing. And I'm not going to touch on this yet, but basically how this goes is I'm going to have a video on Monday explaining what's the best to get, what not to get, is it all worth it. But for now, I don't have much time. I worked this whole weekend, but come Monday, I will be making a video, so stay tuned for that. I will go over all these avatar boards, so don't jump the gun yet. Lots of things are going to be happening. Christmas is coming. If these deals are great, Christmas deals are probably going to be even better. But 13 days, be patient. Don't start spending everything. Don't get into that hype. Don't get into their shiny lights and their big signs saying buy, 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 buy. Breathe. Take a second. Think about what you really need in this game and go for it. If you want those pulls and you need it because your heart says, I love those medals, then you know what? That's the whole point you're playing this game. Buy those boards. Pull. Do whatever you need to do. Whatever makes you happy, do it, because that's the whole point of playing games. It's to make you happy. And if you don't spend money in this game and you only have a certain amount of jewels, and you're thinking, I'm not going to be strong enough if I do this, I need to do this, forget about it if it's not going to make you happy later on. Think about your future and how this game's going to make you feel. If you feel like, oh, I'm winning everything, but it's not as cool because I didn't get what I wanted. I wanted to dress as a little mermaid, but I bought the playing card instead, or I'll go for another female. I went for Alice in Black, even though they're both awesome. You're going to be like, wow, this really sucks. So go with what makes you happy. The whole point of playing games is be happy, all right? So don't worry about it. Don't take my advice to the T. Just do what you want to do that's going to make you enjoy the game the most. So for these polls, personally me, I'm not going to do any polls unless the part of me that says, hey, you need to win comes out again. I can't wait for that video, but if that comes out again, then I will be posting some polls on. But out of all honesty, I think I'm going for those avatar boards. And on Monday, I'm going to tell you exactly which ones I think are the best, and what you should get if you only have a certain amount of jewels. But for now, this is what I thought about this Black Friday deal. Everything that's going on now is great. We have that Moana new movie. They decided to make a, where is it? No, there we go. Celebrate the release of Moana. So right now they have the avatar board out. I think come Monday you're going to be able to get the medal itself, or both medals. But for now they only have the avatar board up. I'm not going to really go over that quest because it's straightforward. If you're having trouble with the helicopters in the end, Paralyze, Poison, and Marluxia B. There you go. A couple buffs in there like Piglet, and you're good to go for those last ones. I'm pretty sure you can skip some of them. If not, just Poison, Paralyze, and use Marluxia B with buffs, and you should be good. So hopefully this cleared up something. Don't struggle about what you should get and if you should get everything. Focus on what you need in the game. And that's what's most important when it comes to these banners. And if that doesn't matter to you and happiness does, then get what you want. Do what you want that's going to make you feel great playing this game. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.